friends, my brothers. So I was worried about that. Like, are you crazy? They take this seriously no matter what he said. If I was young, a young black woman who they felt didn't know what she was talking about.
So where were you when you crossed paths with Dre? What was it, the event?
It was, a record release party for No Face and BWP, Bitches with Problems. Tupac was there, and we were all, talking trash to each other, and he was like, put your money where your mouth is, come on downstairs, I'll be downstairs, we gonna shoot this pool, and we were like, yeah, let's go, we gonna shoot pool with Tupac, let's get, you got money, I don't know, you got money, we're trying to put our money together, we'll just fake it, let's go play. And I was heading down there, and I got interrupted. Someone pulled me aside, started to conversate with me, and I was like, oh, I'll be right there, don't start the game without me. And while I was talking to this person, Dre approached.
And what did he do? Did he say anything?
Just grabbed me.
He grabbed you?
Just grabbed me. I thought he was going to walk past me. And he just grabbed me.
Grabbed you how?
I'm sorry, kid. I just don't know if I wanted to elaborate now, or I want to put everything in the book and release it, so to speak. It's no secret. They grabbed me by my hair and started slamming me up against the wall. It's a painful and traumatic experience. And then when you add celebrity into the factor, it's a constant reminder. And in my situation, there's actually reference in songs.
Eminem, other artists, yeah.
So there's always, music is around for generations. So there's a constant reminder when the song plays. And it's not that song. I'm pretty sure there's 8 other songs. 8 other songs with my name, Dee Barnes being slapped, which never happened. I never got slapped. Never. Ever. Never got slapped.
You said sorry to me. I feel like we as men should be apologizing to all of you.
Well, no, none of you as men, so to speak, because not every man is like that. You know what I mean? Not every man is like that. You think about the women it affected, because like I said, I had young girls watching, 13, 14. So I got emails from young girls saying, you were my first experience with domestic violence.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were asking for help or crying out for help, I imagine?
No, I was too busy. I was too busy trying to survive.
Wow.
Because it was vicious. It was vicious. So I was too busy trying to survive.
How did it finally end with Dr. Dre attacking you, beating you?
Someone pulled him off me in the bathroom.
Someone finally did intervene?
Somebody finally pulled him off me in the bathroom.
In the women's bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
So it was against the wall and somehow ended up in the women's bathroom?
Yes.
Were you taken right to a hospital, or?
Yeah, waited for the ambulance, not at the club. I wanted to leave the club. First, I didn't want to leave the club, then I wanted to leave the club. But police and ambulance came and met us down the street at a hotel. To this day, I'm trying to figure out whose room we were in. So I don't know.
How long were you in the hospital, in and out, or was it overnight, or do you recall?
I do, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. And now, I mean, as you document, it's been documented, you filed charges?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was not the first, but I wanted to make sure I would be the last. Without hesitation, without fear, even though I was intimidated and advised and suggested and threatened otherwise, I did it anyway.
He pled no contest, if I recall correctly?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And for the period of time, there was some sort of settlement?
He had to do like $2,500 fine, and he had to do a PSA for domestic violence.
He actually did it?
Yes.
So that's on record somewhere?
It's on record somewhere. And then the settlement. Yes. And the settlement was not just with him, it was with the group too, because after the incident, the group got on MTV and
MC Ren and DJ Yella.
And Easy, and said, some things that are considered a terrorist threat today. In
that
regards
you deserved it.
That I deserved it. We hope it happens again. It's not over.
After the incident, the settlement, how much longer were you on the air with the show after that?
I want to say just a year. It wasn't the same for me anymore.
The folks who were adamant about getting that into the show, how did they respond after hearing that you had been attacked?
I'll say this. No one came to see me.
After it happened?
None of them.
Wow.
Not one.
How did that make you feel?
I don't even have words for it, because 3 days later I had to go shoot.
You literally had to go back to work?
I literally had to go back to work 3 days. Black eye and all. Makeup, extra makeup, popping Motrin, 'cause I'm sore, in pain. There's some Pump It Up shows that I did after the incident where I'm wearing shades. Shades. And I'm standing next to, LL Cool J. Why do I have on shades? He's the star. I'm trying to hide my black eye.
What were the lingering injuries from what happened?
Migraine. Major migraine. It's always on the same side, the side of my head.
To this day?
To this day.
24 years later?
24 years later. I'm embarrassed to say I'm having one right now. It was a little bit earlier started. And I was able to take an Advil. I didn't have any Motrin. But as we're talking, it hurts. But
wow.
I can function. It's not at its worst. When it's at its worst, I get nauseous.
How were you able to do your show for the rest of its run after what happened to you?
Just inner strength.
And then, as you said earlier, you have these references over time. You said at least 8 songs?
There's 8 songs out there, I'm pretty sure.
Referencing what happened to you?
Yeah, where it's just the punchline. Slap Dee Barnes, something Dee Barnes. Just my name thrown in there. In a negative way.